Hi guys, okay, so there's a video that I came across, of this guy in the picture there. And he was actually saying that Zimbabweans in South Africa are not united. And he was also making reference to what happened in this Pluto when Elvis Nyati was killed. He said that no Zimbabweans, marched or stood up to, to say, let's stand up with our brother who has been killed. There was nothing. And he was saying that in Zimbabwe, it's now each man for himself. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about what he is saying. Is it true that people are not united? Was it possible for Zimbabweans to march when Elvis Nyati was killed? I don't know. Let's just listen, guys.
If you want to have a people that have got a pride in their nation and who want to actually uplift their nation, there's no love for one another, as there's no brotherly love for one another. You understand what I'm saying? When Elvis Nyati died and was killed in Diphloid, yeah, it was organizations, the Kopanong Africa, whatever. Kopanong Africa, I don't even think it's a registered business. 4 people with a laptop or whoever. And because they're able to be put on the news and everything else, we think that it's a big organization. They couldn't even organize a march. I'm just saying, if you could take all the people from Zimbabwe that work in South Africa and they wanted to stand up and say, listen, not one of our own is not going to be killed like a dog here, we're going to march. We would have seen a march. We would have seen a march. But
you're saying Zimbabweans in South Africa are not united?
What I'm saying is that they saw one of their own brothers being killed and they didn't even bat an eyelid.
Sure.
They didn't even...
Was it possible at that time, guys, for Zimbabweans to march when Elvis Nyati was killed? I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys, especially you Zimbabweans in South Africa. What do you think about his statement that you never even bothered?
And that, for me, means that they've lost their humanity as a people. It's been beaten out of them. They've lost all hope in humanity. The corruption in that country has made the people turn against each other. And it's every man for himself. There's no one who's going to stand up and say, I'm going to fight for my fellow citizens. There's no one who's going to... why is it not a Zimbabwean organization that's advocating for...
Are you agreeing, guys, with what Nota is saying? Let's just continue to listen. And yeah, it's interesting.
Europeans, it's whatever. It's the guy from Swaziland, what's his name? That old man, that white man. You know what I mean? Who's always on this one?
No.
Who's always on this one? Some old white man. You know what I mean? Terry or whatever. You know what I mean? Those are the people who are speaking on their behalf. Where are their own people speaking on their behalf? You know what I mean? A guy like Hopewell Chinono, I respect him because he still has that humanity. He's still going back to his country. He's still farming. There's people that are out there in the world, right? Zimbabwe has got agricultural land, has got all these opportunities.
It's a wealthy nation.
And people are there. Its people have said we are giving up on our country. We are fighting to get citizenship in other countries.
That is really quite interesting, guys. Say Zimbabweans, are busy fighting for citizenship in South Africa and many other places, but they don't want to go back and fight for their country. That's really, he's hitting deep, okay? He's hitting deep on this one. But yeah, he has a point. I'm not going to elaborate more on what he's saying, but I can understand where he's coming from and what he's trying to say. I really do. Let's continue.
The truth is something that we don't want to see happening in South Africa. And it is coming. Because that lack of dignity is the start of it.
You're explaining why they can't... They
That's
won't
the thing.
do business
That's
with
it.
Black
That's the reason why. Because they won't do business. It's every man for himself. They could
And
be
you're just using
family
Zimbabwe
members.
as an
I'm just
example.
using it as one example because it's every man for himself. Because that's the one country where they've had the greatest depravation. You understand what I'm saying? If us as black people were beating up our own black brothers and everything else, and there was so much tribalism, and there was ANC elites that you can't.
Anyway, guys, so this is all I wanted to share with you. Let me know what you think about what he said, that Zimbabweans are not united. We have given up on our country. We've given up on the fight for our country. My name is Ziki, and if you're new, please subscribe and stay.